doesn't seem to have time for me anymore. I tell myself that things just might, be different if I get my magic this year. Ugh, Mirabelle says, and sits up to pull out her own buns, shaking her big curls loose. She'd almost rather choke on her own hair than share the same style with me. Mirabelle tosses her curls forward so that they cover as much of her face as possible. Then her frown moves from my hair to my clothes. "You're not going in those, are you?" she says, disgusted. I look down at my pyjamas. They have a pattern of dancing penguins on them? Why not? Mirabelle pauses for a moment, clearly keeping everything she might say on a leash. Then she sighs and says, "You'll get cold. Come on then, let's get this over with." I'm leading us down the stairs when there's a knock at the door. I hop the bottom step and look down the corridor where my family are all lined up, ready to go. Aunt Connie at the front, clutching her egg timer. 25 minutes, she announces. I glance back at the door. But, Aunt Connie, who is that? None of humankind, Aunt Prudy howls, already waving a long, bony finger about. In October, we witches are hidden deep under layers of magic that muffle us to ordinary humans. Maybe we shouldn't answer it, love, my mum says, but it's too late. I've already swung the door open. Delivery for you, the postman says with a grin. Psst! Aunt Prudy hisses at the postman, swatting the air as if he were a stray cat roaming around. Aunt Prudy! I exclaim, then whisper over my shoulder. You can't hiss at him. It's just the post. Nevertheless, I frown at the postman. I don't know why anything is being delivered this late. We're late, Aunt Connie says, peeking around me. Her white hair puffy with outrage. We're meant to be there in 22 minutes. Aunt Flissie, right at the back, doesn't say anything. She just adjusts the strap on her huge backpack. Sorry, it can't be for us, I tell the postman. We don't really get much delivered, as 4 out of the 6 people in the house never use the internet, and the other 2 of us don't have our own bank cards. Sorry about that, the postman says. Must be for next door. Can you sign for it anyway? Yeah, I say, although I can't see the neighbours getting their parcel till at least November. The postman, who has been delivering our mail for as long as I can remember, peers around me down the corridor, where my whole family is fidgeting, impatient to leave. Family party? He asks. Aunt Prudy glowers from behind Aunt Connie. Aunt Prudy is, as always, in her green gardening overalls, and Aunt Connie is in her favourite apron, still clutching the egg timer. Yeah, something like that, I say. Where do I sign? Right there, tar. The postman holds out a small digital tablet for me to scratch my initials onto. I scrawl a quick CM with my index finger and pull away instantly. No tingles. No sparks. Yet. Thank you. Enjoy your party. He hands me the parcel, a long rectangle. Get rid of him, Aunt Connie hisses down the corridor behind me, but, luckily, the postman has already turned to go. At the garden gate, he lifts his hand as if to wave, but then drops it instead and shakes his head. I hurriedly prop the parcel in the corner by the door with all the other junk and clutter my family accumulate, and follow them out of the house. If Aunt Connie could, she would round us all up like ducklings and have us march in a line. She tries to do a head count, but Mirabelle has slunk right to the back, and Aunt Flissie has marched on ahead. Mirabelle clicks the door shut, lingering by the house for just one more moment, then joins us in the street. Our quick procession into the night is quiet, both by my family and the city's standards. We silently make our way past row after row of terraced houses. Even Aunt Connie doesn't say anything. She's so tense with focusing on what is about to happen. As always, the preparations for October started months ago.